Hello, everyone. If you're new to us, we are the UK vegan family. We just vlog daily lifestyle things that we eat. You know, we've got some of that pudding which I did in another bowl for her. It's gone down well.
It's like my pyjamas.
Yeah, I think you're enjoying it the same as the other night, weren't you?
Mm.
So yeah, today it was my first day back at work after being off with viral meningitis. So I did a pasta with a vegan pesto, some spinach, sweet corn, and with the tuna. I put some tuna in it as well. Which when I opened the can, we got the tuna salt water. What I saw looked a bit cat sicky-ish. It didn't look appealing. It didn't taste great neither when you first take it out of the tin. But when you mix it in with your food, it's definitely better.
Did it taste like what you hoped it would taste like?
No, it didn't taste like tuna. It didn't taste anything like tuna at all. I looked at the back of the tin. It said tuna flavorings, and it said like 4 ingredients. And I thought that might as well just say basic soy flavoring, because it tastes like soy chunks. Basically, that's what it tasted like: soy chunks and some salt water.
So were you quite disappointed?
Yeah, a little bit, because I thought it was gonna have like a fishy taste.
But there was different ones, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was different ones. I think I'd say if I was gonna buy tuna again, I would go for a flavoured one. But I suppose the spring water one is versatile. It's no flavour and it can go on anything. So that's one way of looking at it. In my opinion, I wouldn't. You're gonna have to look at it a completely different way. As being a non-vegan before, like eating like many vegans, with tuna you can have like sort of tuna mayo and sweet corn sandwiches. Well, I don't think I'd do that with this plant-based alternative. But then again, saying that, I haven't tried it yet. um, but I'm going to do my lunch again because I'm working Saturday, so I'm going to take the exact same lunch as I had today for tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'm going to go and make it, and I'll take some photos and I'll put it in this video as well. Basically what I took to work. So yeah, I had that pasta tuna thing. I took a pot of nuts. I had a paleo bar, which if you like. But I didn't eat that because I was still too full after my pasta and nuts. I took some. I had some Monster Munch as well. But they're the little version of Monster Munch. I think they're called Monster Claws or something like that. But they're suitable for vegans. Bottle of squash and
Fruit?
banana. Yeah, that's what I took for work. But yeah, it was nice. But what did you think of the tuna? Did you try the tuna?
I didn't try that.
Oh, you didn't try it.
I don't even like the look of jackfruit.
Well, it's nice.
I won't try it. I don't need to
Jackfruit's
try
nice.
it.
Oh, jackfruit on its own, with flavouring, yeah.
I've not tried it on its own.
Yeah, I have. Tried it straight out of the tin, washed it, tried a little bit, and I was like, yeah, nah, better cook that. Yeah, I've completely forgotten what we were going to talk about today. Oh.
Oh, it's being that back into normality now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting, yeah.
Obviously, I've gone back to
So
work
I
as well.
see someone brought in a load of Greg's iced ring donuts today, and they were like, "Oh, go and have a donut. You know they're great." Oh, and I was just like, Google, "Oh, Greg's ice ring donuts vegan," and it came up with a list of the recipe. I'm glad that I didn't do that with my phone then. It's because I didn't say hey, but and then it disappointed me. It said it had milk, soy, egg, and something else in it. I think it said gluten. I was just like, oh.
Well, you can have gluten.
Yeah, I can have gluten, but I was just very disappointed. Greg, sort your donuts out. For Christ's sake, there's people out there like Co-op and Morrison's that are doing it. So why?
Look at this new thing that Tesco's are doing as well.
Yeah, I know. Yes, they must have listened to my previous vlog.
Yes.
They must have seen my vlog and went, yeah, we'll change. Because what was it 900% more?
Yeah.
900% more
And
vegan
probably
foods.
cheaper. Because we only buy the wicked range when it's reduced.
Yeah, I see. When I first started doing vegan, because I didn't get to do the vlogs and stuff like that, but we did upload the pictures on Instagram. I was well in love with the Wicked range, and then we went to Sainsbury's and places like that, and saw that they did a equally good. I'm not going to be any biased. Equally good meal, but for cheaper. So I was a bit like,
Or a bit
and then
more
you're like,
cheaper.
Sainsbury's cheaper, and it's like, whoa, hang on a second. So then Wicked went down in my opinion.
We buy it when it's reduced.
Yeah, we do buy it when it's reduced. See, they do a sausage roll in Wicked, and I first tried it, and I thought, yeah, it's great, it's the greatest thing ever. And then I tried it a second time, and I was like, actually, these are really quite sickly. So I decided to make my own sausage rolls, which were alright, weren't they? Well, I used the sausages from out of Aldi, didn't I? They were
the masala.
masala. I made a masala sausage roll, and they were all. When we used it, Tesco's own phyllo pastry, 'cause that's vegan as well.
It wasn't phyllo pastry that you
No,
used.
not phyllo, puff pastry. But all of the Tesco's own pastries are vegan. I'm not too sure if there is a pastry that isn't vegan.
I don't know. Unless some of the croissant ones, they've got butter on them.
Oh yeah.
Well, we had a new dinner tonight, didn't we?
Yes, we did have a new dinner today. Do you want to talk them through it?
Well,
Because you did a nice cheese sauce.
I've got a friend who's got a nut allergy, and she's been asking me for some ideas about some recipes because she's trying to cut down her footprint like we have, and she's the one who's got me into a lot of the plastic reductions and the cloth nappies, and if she's watching this she'll know exactly who it is. Basically she's got this nut allergy, and obviously a lot of the stuff we've been making has got nuts on. He's leaving on my own now.
Yeah, just
And cashew nuts make obviously majority of our cheese sauces with the nutritional yeast and a few other bits, and obviously for her she wouldn't be able to have that because of her allergy. So I found and obviously with the cashew nut one you've got to soak it for a few hours, and I need to do something a bit quicker than that. So I found a new vegan cheese sauce recipe that literally you can finish the rest of that actually, because I'm chocolate overload now.
Chocolate overload. So I'm gonna have to chuck an Alpro yogurt into my dessert of me. That is like, I find that quite. It's like sticking tomato ketchup on something you've hand reared, and
So
like, you know.
this is a 5-star sauce,
You know,
and it literally took not even 15 minutes to throw together, and I'd just come back from work. And it's a recipe by lovingitvegan.com.
yeah.
If I put my phone on there, won't you be able to? Oh no, it's backwards. So basically, it was olive oil
God, I just got chocolate
and
all over my
flour.
bloody clean t-shirt.
So you heat up the olive oil, then you throw the flour in, then you mix that together, and that literally turns into like almost like a dough straight away. And then you add in 4 cups of soya milk, and I use the unsweetened. Then I throw a bit
You
of
put that on me?
what?
I'm wearing a white t-shirt and there's chocolate on the
Oh, was
bottom
it?
of
No, that
it.
was there. Then I throw in some mustard powder because I always put that in macaroni cheese, don't I? Or any cheese sauces. It just gives it a good flavour.
It's a secret ingredient.
Oh, you give it away. And then nutritional yeast, a tiny bit of salt and some pepper, and then garlic powder. And I whisked it all up.
This is nice.
But to thicken the sauce, you just need to heat up the olive oil, the flour, and the soya milk until that becomes quite thick. And that probably took about 5-ish minutes. And then you take it off the heat, you throw all your other ingredients in, and it really thickens up as it cools down. Making a cheese sauce, non-vegan way, is so much more faffier than this because you have to stand and grate cheese. And then you have to try not to eat it while you're grating it, which is always my problem. So yeah, it's so much easier. And normally the cashew ones that I've made are really nice, but they're not runny, they're not gooey. Well, this one, as I went to show Adam in the oven when he got back from work, was actually bubbling and it was gooey, wasn't it? Then we threw a little bit of one of the Sainsbury's dairy-free cheddars on top, just because it needed to be used up. And it really did have that gooey, cheesy look.
It even smelt like cheese as well, you know. Sometimes some cheeses, they got that sicky smell. Like Parmesan and things like that. But it had that smell. It had like a cheese smell. So yeah, it's 10 out of 10 for that one.
Well, I took a photo, put a little bit of chili flakes on top of it and a little bit of basil. But in the cheese sauce was yesterday's leftovers, which was the broccoli, the cauliflower. Because I knew that cauliflower and broccoli wouldn't really fill up us three, I just threw a little bit of macaroni in there as well, just to.
Was there nooch? Was there nooch in it?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there was. There's quite a bit of nooch in it actually. And then I just had it with the salad. But Adam likes to have quite a big plate of food, and I bought these quite a while ago. Squeaky bean range from Asda. I do like the squeaky bean range, and it was the
Chicken satay Kievs.
yeah. So
Satay.
we had a little bit of those.
Yeah.
Jack literally wolfed his down.
He did. He went straight for the chicken Kiev.
Well, he doesn't know it's chicken. Yeah.
Well, what is it? Squeak. How do, that's the problem with being non-vegan. What do you want to call it then?
He just
Squeaky
knows
bean
it.
Kiev.
It was just some breaded thing that I threw on his plate. And he ate that.
What was it? Let's go get the official name.
Is it satay? I don't know, but it was really nice. I had a little bit, shared it with Jack. It's made my dirty vegan.
It's actually called a satay Kiev. You've ripped it right through where it says it. Satay Kiev.
Yeah.
When Kiev meant satay. And it was made with no nuts.
Actually say that.
Hang on. It says no peanut satay.
Oh.
So is this suitable for people with nut allergies?
Yeah, because I've been trying to find more recipes that are nut friendly. Really. Because for somebody who maybe does have a nut allergy
Peanut
and
free.
they choose to go vegan, how would they manage this?
Also,
It usually says about a factory.
it says peanut free. Satay sauce 22%. But
So
I
it
can't.
could be.
I'm scouring the back of this at the moment. I cannot see anything to do with nuts. But it doesn't say.
Well, squeaky bean is very good.
We might have to ask this question to them, because does that mean, it's been made with no nuts? So does that mean it's suitable for people with nut allergies? Oh, well, that's definitely something we're going to have to write some.
You have to ask on their Instagram.
Yeah, we will. Or we can check the webpage. Wow, I didn't know that.
So what did you think of that then?
Satay Kiev, gets a say a 9, or maybe an 8, because they need to be bigger.
Well, you've got to have a whole one.
I've got a big belly coming on me, and it needs filling.
So they do other things as well. They've done nuggets and fingers. We've had those and they're quite nice. They don't take as long to cook either as the same as the corn ones, really.
No. Yeah, it was quite good. I really enjoyed it. And then we obviously had the usual sort of side salad. And then we with it. Oh, we put some Henderson's relish on top of it as well. Which is like a vegan alternative to Worcestershire sauce.
That's what we were going to look for in Morrison's the other day. They didn't have it.
Yeah, I know. I feel kind of. Like I say, we're from Worcester, so I feel like I'm stabbing my own city in the back when I don't have Worcestershire sauce. But they need to make a vegan one.
Yeah, because there's fish in it. I don't get that.
Well, yeah. I remember the day you found out there was fish in there.
And I'd had it before.
Yeah. But yeah, we were gonna start these eco bricks tonight, but not today.
I'm ready for bed.
We'll probably do it on the weekend. Where we've got a bit more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that concludes. I'm going to put some photos, probably either amongst this video or I'm going to stick them at the end. I'll probably stick them amongst it, to be honest. It just seems easier. Yeah. Thank you. Peace.